Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily Tesla and electric vehicle news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Thursday, April 28th. Tesla stock is currently taking a beating, losing over $150 billion in value amidst the confusion around Elon Musk's Twitter acquisition. The main question on investors' mind is Elon Musk going to sell Tesla stocks? They're also wondering if Twitter will take away his attention from his work at Tesla. Musk himself recently valued the time that he spends at Tesla as being worth $1 million a minute. But, of course, that's a rather arbitrary number. The other big factor is that investors don't know if Elon Musk is going to sell more of his shares to cover the Twitter acquisition deal. Musk already pledged shares of Tesla against $12 billion in debt for the deal, but he also needs to come up with $21 billion in equity. Musk has not indicated whether he does or does not plan to sell Tesla shares to cover it, but it is a likely possibility. In the coming days, Musk will be obligated to disclose whether he has or has not sold substantial shares. A judge has sided with Elon Musk in a court case brought by investors over Tesla's acquisition of SolarCity, which they claim was pushed by Elon Musk to bail out the solar installer. The judge wrote in his opinion, quote, "The preponderance of evidence reveals that Tesla paid a fair price. SolarCity was, at a minimum, worth what Tesla paid for it, and the acquisition otherwise was highly beneficial for Tesla." Now, while the judge did determine that Musk didn't push the deal to enrich himself, he did say that the CEO, who was supposed to recuse himself when Tesla's board was discussing the deal, was more involved than he should have been. Regardless, the decision could put an end to 6 years of legal drama. Unless, of course, the investors go for an appeal. In a recent interview, General Motors CEO Mary Barra stated that long-term executive compensation will be contingent upon the American automaker reaching specific targets for its transition into electrification. These movements are part of the automaker's larger overall strategy to go electric by 2035. GM has put forward even more grandiose goals: a new 50 gigawatt-hour battery facility, spending $7 billion in expanding U.S. EV production, and also trying to reach for $50 billion from EV sales in North America alone. With a new incentive for top leaders, GM is putting their money where their mouth is. Then again, it could also be argued that if their electrification strategy doesn't go through, then the whole company won't. So, either way. Volkswagen has announced a strategic partnership with BP to expand the charging network across Europe, beginning immediately, actually. The first 4,000 Volkswagen FlexPole chargers planned for Germany and the UK began service today, and the partnership allows for up to 4,000 more to be installed in other European Union countries, all by the year 2024. The stations will feature 2 charge points per unit, as well as battery storage systems within. The FlexPole's ability to operate at low voltage grid is expected to help reduce constraints and speed up installation. Electric vehicle owners from the Volkswagen Group will be able to seek out BP chargers inside the navigation from their car while they travel. Electric car sales in the U.S. have jumped a significant amount in the first quarter. Veloz published a new report on EV sales in the U.S., and it shows over 208,000 electric vehicles were delivered. The increase in gas prices and the big Super Bowl EV push seems to have helped with the sales. While this is a good sign for EV adoption in the U.S., the market is still quite dependent on California buying electric vehicles. California bought 39% of all EVs in the United States so far, and that's despite representing over 12% of the U.S. population. Stronger incentives in the state often result in automakers launching new models in that state first, and then giving local dealers bigger allocations. The EV market is in need of more models to ramp up adoption, and it looks like it could be happening this year. In today's community comment, Doug Grinbergs says, "Clarification regarding the 30-second mark. Boulder County Sheriff has Tesla Model Y, not to be confused with the City of Boulder Police Department or other law enforcement agency." Thank you for the clarification, Doug. Hopefully no one tried to outrun the city limits of Boulder, thinking that the Tesla vehicle would have to stop at the jurisdiction line. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.